to Big Brother's Bit on the Psych, the show that doesn't have to pay for your company. Helping me probe deeper into the housemates' psychological behaviour is a man who basically has no relevant qualifications, but he's a nice enough chap. Please welcome Ian Lee. And this show isn't a complete blagathon, oh no, as we've managed to book two of the country's finest experts to help with tonight's analysis. Please give it up for performance coach Kate Marlowe. And our resident psychologist, Dr. Funky. And completing tonight's lineup is someone who'll have no problem keeping it real. I'm also happy to report there isn't a side boob in sight. Yes, it's our first evictee, Sally! Maybe just a little bit of side boob. Now, it's only been a week in the house, but what a week! I think a cheeky little recap may be in order.
Madness. A lot of mad people running around the house looking for food and a mole.
Well, I think there's someone in here who's a mole.
Gina, it's boring. You're not proving likeable to the group.
Gina, Dexter, Sally, put your ass and your side boobs away. This is a lie.
I cared about you, and that's what makes me upset.
Back in the game.
Thank you.
I'm just talking to this fly.
Next, 6.
I'm tired, you're pissing me off.
Welcome to the outside world.
Just cocked off with a model.
I will fucking spit on that bitch, you arsehole.
You clearly have no class.
Sorry?
Big Brother is issuing you the formal warning.
Should we go home?
Do me a fucking favour and fuck off.
I'm proper shaking.
Sally, you have been evicted.
I'm a professional now.
Have fun.
Phenomenal.
If this is the first week, imagine what the next 3 weeks are going to be like.
Just imagine what a difference a week makes, eh? Loads to talk about, so let's get stuck in. Hello, Sally.
Hi.
How is it now that you're out of the house?
It's good. I'm just glad to get my Twitter back and speak to my friends and my daughter, so it's all good.
I like the way you said get your Twitter back before you mentioned your daughter. That's priorities.
No, that was just because
I'm teasing you.
I used my Twitter before I got to see her.
Kate, were you surprised to see Sally go?
No, I wasn't surprised to see Sally go. I think the thing is, with Sally, is that she's a very, very powerful character. But if you don't mind me saying, in this instance, the power is enforced by provoking fear in everybody else. Because I don't know if you're aware of it, but a warning comes with everything that you say. When you're upset, when you feel stressed, that if you don't do as I say now, I'll kick off.
I'll just warn them. I'm just warning them because I'm going to go mental, most probably.
That's
just
what
being
I mean.
nice.
Yeah.
So you pre-warning people. I think that's pretty
But
fun.
I do have to say that Sally does have the best bitchy resting face I've ever seen.
Oh, there it is. Now, Dr. Funky, in hindsight, how should Sally have played it?
I don't think it's about how Sally should have played it, and I think we have to give Sally the benefit of the doubt. I mean, yes, she reacts in a way that can rub people's back against the wall. I think that was Sally's coping mechanism, because there was times in the house when I just felt like saying, Sally, just think for 15 seconds, don't say anything, process things. And I think Sally wasn't processing things, she was reacting, but that was her coping mechanism to survive in the house.
That's my defence, I think, more than like a attack. I think sometimes when I feel like I'm being attacked, I defence, and then I just don't think. I go, it's like word vomit, it just goes, and I'm like, oh shit, and that's when I run away to make a brew all the time, like, gotta make a brew.
Wolfie seemed to take your departure very, very hard. Oh, I love Sally. Oh, Sally, if you're watching this, I love you, Sally. Oh, Sally, I love you, Sally. I love you, Sally. Dr. Funky, what effect do you think Sally's exit will have on the rest of the group?
Well, apart from Wolfie, I think by the end of next week, they will probably get used to Sally not being there. I think we're going to see characters emerging, particularly Dan. I mean, Dan obviously found out that, you know, someone was the actor, I don't want to say. But you'll see that everyone's going to start finding their place. I think Sally's was very, very vibrant in the house, and because that vibrant has gone, I think someone else will take that position.
All right, you're being overthrown already, Sally.
Sorry, Sally.
I think the most excitement they're going to have is baking their bread.
Oh! Well, it's been an emotional week for everyone, but who'd have thought Daly would be the first boy to cry?
The reasons I'm doing this is because it runs deeper than fame or money. So just want to show I can do something for myself for once and just stay strong at doing it.
Ian, are you all right?
Yeah, sorry. It's, I'm just really excited to meet Sally. That's always fun. Carry on. Go on.
That affects on a lot of people.
All right, OK, so moving on. Dr. Funky, are we surprised to see Daly crack so soon? He's crumbling.
I mean, AJ, I don't want to say he's cracking or crumbling. He's just showing some emotion. We think of him as a boxer, so he should be firm, he should be aggressive. No, Daly's just saying, look, this is a hard thing for me to do. I'm not in it for the fame or the money. Well, I'm sure they're in it for a bit of the fame, but I also think this is a place where he can connect with himself and, you know, think about things that have happened to him in his past, which he's starting to share with the viewers.
Yeah.
Can I say, what complete and utter bollocks?
No! Something about Daly.
Yes.
Because the thing is with Daly, we know all about his past and he's shared that. Yeah. But from a performance point of view, once he got a little bit upset, he did half start to turn it on a bit, and he really worked himself up into it. So, you know... he was...
It was the real deal,
it's how actors actually work themselves up into tears with... It's how children will do it as well.
Exactly. Now, listen, two people who seem to be enjoying their time in the house are Callum and Charlie. Sally, how did their relationship look to you?
There is no relationship.
Really?
Not in a sexual way, just they're friends, because everyone gets on with Callum. But I think... I don't see any sexual chemistry there, and if there is, it's just going to be put on for the show.
Well, I mean, Charlie did admit in the diary room that actually Daly is sort of the guy that she'd usually go for, but obviously he's out of bounds, he's got a girlfriend. So, Kate, do you think that's why maybe Callum and Charlie seem like they're flirting?
I can't really see flirting going on. I think they're just enjoying a little bit of touch and a little bit of attention from each other.
She's a really touchy girl. Like, she'll come over if you're upset, and then she'll start stroking your legs, and she's, like, quite a touchy-feely person. Her and her mum are both the same, like, really... I think so. I just think that's a natural personality. Very hands-on.
Very hands-on.
Dr. Funke, do you think Jackie Travers, if it comes to this, she'll be able to cock-block Callum?
Ian!
It's a medical term. It is actually an official medical term.
Are you insinuating will she be able to block the relationship?
Block his cock. To block his cock from entering her.
They tried to kiss on one night, and...
yes!
And
in the days?
Yeah, we played Dare and Spin the Bottle, and she tried to kiss, and Charlie's like, yeah. He came over. It was so awkward. Yes. Jackie Travers stood behind like this.
You saw it?
Awkward.
Someone who wears her heart on her sleeve is Wolfie, officially this year's most unattractive and unhygienic housemate. According to you lot, you voted for her, for goodness sakes. Sally, were you surprised by her reaction to the task, where she got voted as being unattractive and unhygienic?
Well, I didn't think the unhygienic's just ridiculous, but the unattractive, she is not unattractive, but she hasn't got that self-confidence within the outside, so she puts it on from inside. She's a truly beautiful girl, and I don't care. Any models, anybody who's skinny, whatever, they're never going to be as beautiful as that girl from inside out.
Sally, strong words. Well, here's what she said in the diary room.
I'm doing this for all the girls who feel like they're not as attractive as other girls, and it's okay to be different. And you don't need to have money, you don't need to have, you know, an amazing, like, size 6 body. I'm here to do this for all them, and I'm gonna win it for you girls. I'm gonna fucking win it for you. For everyone who's a bit different, for everyone who's overweight, for everyone who thinks that they haven't got someone, and for everyone who feels insecure and alone in the fucking world watching Big Brother, I will do it for you. I will do it for you, and I will win it.
Sally, she's your friend. Do you think she can win this?
Yes, 1,000, and I'm going to do so much Twitter campaigning for her. Not that I need to, because, you know, the viewers will see how much of an amazing heart and soul this girl has. Honestly, she truly made me realise that money isn't everything. She brought in £50 worth of tobacco, which she saved for months for, and people would just spend that so fast. And you know what? She truly is made. Money doesn't buy you happiness, and that just shows of her.
Buys you tobacco, though.
It buys you
Lots of tobacco. Thank you, guys. Join us after the break for more Psych chat. Plus, we'll be talking to the nation's most devious puppet. And it's not Sooty I'm talking about. Talking about Michael, he'll be here. But before all of that, it's time for an exclusive. Cop a load of this.
I would love to stay as long as possible.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
for the reasons of my own experience, the fun of it,
more
and I miss it,
and everything,
and also for the adoration kind of thing. Like for me, it would be really nice to know that
yeah, absolutely,
was here for a long time.
that you're liked, yeah, of course. You'll be here a while. You'll be here a while. You'll be here a while. I'm not going to agree more though. But I'm glad it will come to an end. I just want to put it off for a bit, if I can.
Yeah, exactly. You're giving that look because you agree, because we're on the same level, basically.
Yeah.
We think the same things.
You just nailed it. So you gave me a moment of just sitting there and just thinking.
Not got much to add.
No.
Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Psych. Now think of us as the more highbrow commentary of the main show.
You actually meant that. I'm so sorry.
Now we're here in the phone room with our first evictee, the lovely Sally.
Hi.
Now, Sally, listen, don't feel bad that you were the first person out of the house, because you join a long line of illustrious, successful women who've come out of the house first and had a great career.
Yeah.
Like...
There was...
It's all good.
Can't think of anything.
Ian, behave yourself. Right, he will behave himself. Now, Sally, to help you climatise to the outside world, we've got some first evictees on the blower.
Oh, amazing.
Right now, we really do. Who's at first, please?
We have Tashi on the line.
Tashi! Tashi?
Hiya, you're right.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm wicked, thank you. I'm very good.
Good. So tell me, Tashi, how has your life changed after being on the show?
Well, I mean, it's changed in many ways. Definitely for the better, I have to admit. So in that respect, I definitely can comfort Sally, because I have to say, my career just spiralled upwards since then. It gave me so many amazing opportunities.
Like what? Come on, be specific.
Well, I did a lot of TV presenting since then.
Did
and
you
kind
really?
of... Yeah, I did a show called Mad Bid TV on Sky. I'm in the process of actually filming a documentary, which is really cool. And, you know, I've done a lot of modelling since then, and I've been able to sort of broaden my horizons.
Why do you think female housemates always go first? Is the British public ignorant? Sorry, Sally. Is the British public stupid?
I honestly think that female contestants will always go first, purely because it's a majority of females who are voting to evict, and in my case, they were voting to save. So with the voting to evicting, females will always go first, because a woman is just going to be against.
Hang about though, like even when it was vote to save, women went first.
I don't think I would have gone first.
Women will always go first, I think, whether it's vote to save or evict, because women do not want to support another hot
Tasha, we've got to interrupt there.
No.
Sorry about that. I think we've got Victoria on next. Hello, Victoria. How has life been treating you since your appearance?
Hello, Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
Victoria.
Yeah, you know what? Life is great. This past year has gone really, really fast. Just been up to some amazing things. I mean...
For example?
You know, well, I've been... most recently, I've been training for my charity's cycle ride. I'm doing 350-mile cycle. You can imagine me on a cycle for 350 miles.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been to Romania twice, saving dogs. I've been on holiday to the Maldives.
Saving dogs? You've been on holiday?
To Maldives?
Oh, how are you making money? That's what we want to know.
It's amazing. I've come back to this weather. Just really, really, really busy. I've got some TV
Victoria, listen, was it awkward reuniting with housemates at the rap party?
You know what? I think if I wasn't such a strong character, it would have been. I mean, it was a little bit. I'm not going to lie. There was a couple of people, you know, that I didn't like, and one male, one female.
Victoria, we've got to end it there. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It might be a little bit awkward for you at the rap party now. Victoria's just confirmed that. Finally, we've got the fabulous Paula Hamilton on the line. Paula?
Hi, babes.
Hiya! Are you all right?
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Now, Paula, why do you think the strongest characters always get kicked out first?
Well, I don't, because Ryland's still on the show. Ha ha.
Why do you think Sally won't?
I think Sally reminds me of myself. You know, she shoots from the hip, she's straightforward thinking, but she's young. She doesn't engage her brain and her head at the same time. Neither do I. We just say it how it is.
Paula, if you could have another crack at the show, and I pray to God this never happens, would you have done things differently?
Yeah, I'm a year older, and Sally's taught me a lot. Watching the show is like watching an anthropology show, you know. It's like you're watching human studies, and, you know, it's to help me be a better person. It makes me realise I top people's stories, I'm too much in their face, I ask personal questions too quickly, but we both got kind souls.
Oh,
like you,
Paula, you smashed it there. That one little soundbite, you brought it right back. What advice would you give to Sally?
I say, Sally, hang on to the positive people that are going to give you good feedback. You're a great kid. Listen and look and learn and be present in your conversations. Don't top people's stories. Hang back and stop your swearing. You've got a good vocabulary, kid.
Stop the swearing, exactly. Potty mouth, this one.
Thank you so much, Paula.
Oh, thank you, Paula. That's really kind words.
Little flower.
I want Paula to, like, be my motivational speaker.
Can Paula
just be around.
For a fee, she can be.
I want Paula every day of my life now.
Don't we all, eh? Don't we all? Now, according to this year's housemates, this show is, and I quote, a headfuck.
Whoa!
It's a quote. And that's just how we like it. So it's time for an exclusive diary room chat catch-up.
Because in this process, you can't be anyone but yourself because you're just surrounded by everyone 24/7.
I've got a glass of wine downstairs. I can't drink it without the cassis.
No, I need a poo.
I genuinely thought that coming into the house I'd be quite self-conscious, you know, about my body, especially compared to when you've got, like, glamour models and models like, you know, Sally and Hazel. You know, getting undressed next to them's a bit kind of, you know, ooh, you know, I don't look that good, but yeah, I mean, I was sunbathing and everything.
How are you, babe?
Oh, come on,
I mean, it's a cool chair, but it's just not... It doesn't encourage, for me, a kind of relaxed, kind of, yeah, I'm here for a chat, big brother, let's talk.
I spent a lot of my life being an arsehole and not being not a very nice person, and coming into here has made me realise a lot of the mistakes that I made in my life.
Has that gone to your head?
It's only holding half a glass. You like it on cider. Oh, I would kill for a cider.
I can relate to Daly because he hasn't got a lot of male mates as well, and he's a very sort of inward person and very focused on what he does for a living.
Sally sort of knows how to dance. Like, you can see how she does a 12-hour
Sally can do a slut drop.
Yeah, she can do a slut drop.
And at the end of the day, I hope my body don't offend no one. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and catch some breeze and make some nice friendships.
I'm in a bad mood.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm just annoyed. Everyone's annoying me today.
I think Callum and Charlie got a bit of chemistry.
Seriously, everyone's just taking everything too serious, and all this stuff about bloody secrets and someone's a mole and all that. It's driving me mad. It's driving me right off the wall. It's getting on my nerves.
And Sam, have you noticed any other chemistry in the house?
Me and his obviously punches me and stuff, and I'm like, you're a great pet.
So you just be casually dancing, and then you go, or like you can do the Beyonce move, then you go all the way down.
That's awful. No, you have to go like this.
Yes, sort of like that. That's a slut drop.
Sally did
it. Yeah, but Sally did it well.
And I just went, oh, shut up, like that. And then they started storming off out into the kitchen. And I just thought, oh,
What gives you that idea that Hazel likes you?
No, I'm not saying it does. I just said that because of my cockiness and stuff. That's just me. No, Hazel's like, nah, she's over. She's like too attractive to me.
What's the general mood in the house?
Oh, it's terrible.
Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Psych, the only show that teaches you how to cream your bum.
Yeah, it's true. My bum's really creamed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, smooth, baby soft. The People's Puppet is now out in the open and the house is a nest of paranoia.
Do you mean, what did you say, nest? What do you mean by... When you said nest exactly, what was the specific reason for you saying nest,
look,
AJ?
don't question me. You know, I'm just doing my job. You know, I'm giving a synopsis of what's happening in the house.
You
Just
would
chill.
say that, you sneaky snake you are, AJ. I can smell it on her.
Ian,
smell it.
Calm down. You see, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. There's paranoia everywhere, and it is all because of this man.
I know you think I'm an actor. I
Honestly,
heard you
do
all
that.
in the treehouse.
I'll say everything to your face, how I feel. That's how I feel. I think you're an actor. I think you're the secret.
Yeah, I just don't see why he doesn't trust me and he's thinking about putting me up. I've always been the one that said that he's a really nice, genuine guy.
He's Gina. I would shoot
Fucking shit.
And I think you've said it yourself.
I hate him. Sit down. No. He's an evil soul. What the fuck?
Listen to me, this is not real.
It is though. That's what he fucking
Listen to me.
Final nomination is Sally. You're always fighting to be centre of attention.
I think he's a fucking dickhead. He's like, fuck off. I'm just gonna make your time a fucking live in hell.
He's crying.
Who?
I think Michael went into the toilet to cry.
I mean, that was a BAFTA-winning performance there. I'm sure you'll all agree, right?
Thank you.
What was going through your mind last night when the VT was played out in front of the whole set of housemates?
Well, I just didn't know how they'd react. I thought some of them would go crazy.
Me too.
They just loved it.
Is that why you sat next to Jackie?
Yeah, I thought if someone goes to punch me, I can just move Jackie in front of me and I'll have 5 minutes to get away.
Everyone move Jackie.
Yeah.
Can I just clarify now, Sally, after seeing the eviction show last night and seeing you in the green room, have you worked out that he was an actor?
Right, I knew he was an actor when he came out, but I didn't know whether he really hated me.
Because even today you're going, so what bits did you actually... What bits
no,
were you?
because I just thought that it's actual, because he either was obviously a good actor, because I thought you actually... Don't do that wink at me again. I just thought he actually did hate me, and, like, so I thought, you were an actor, but you really did hate me, if you know what I mean.
No, but he was acting like he hated
I know, but you've got to... He did some weird... Don't patronise me.
No, I'm not patronising her.
You know, he did, like, little things where he'd wink at me and stuff, and I knew he was winding... You did wind me up, didn't you?
As the actor.
No, I know that.
You'll get your own sitcom, don't worry. Dr. Funky, what can we tell from the reactions from the other housemates there?
Well, they're all in a... Well, not all of them. Most of them are in a state of confusion because a lot of them believed in Michael. OK, there was Sally and Dan that didn't... They thought that he was an actor. But people like Callum, especially Dexter, he believed he formed a strong relationship with Michael, and all of a sudden he's an actor. So for Dexter, he's going to be thinking, well, what was real?
He's back down to 0 friends again, isn't he? Kate, many of them were laughing. Did they really find it funny, though?
No, I think they're utterly humiliated. I think they're confused.
Absolutely.
I think they're having thoughts like, I'm thick, I'm stupid, I'm lost, I'm desperate.
Well, some of them would be right.
They haven't got... No, but seriously, it has brought out all of their actual character, you know, because this is what Big Brother does. They think they're cleverer than Big Brother, they're on it, they're going to be on the telly, and then it really starts. And, of course, Big Brother always wins.
Oh, certainly. And, you know, lots of people, as soon as it was revealed, they said, yeah, I knew Michael was an actor all along. Do you believe that, Michael?
Not for a second.
No, me
Not
neither.
for a second. And we must remember, the key to me being in the house wasn't to make sure they didn't find me out. That wasn't the key. The key was to stir things up.
Right. Yeah.
And
to play with our minds.
Exactly, Sally.
And you did.
You have been played.
Well, let's have a look. Here's a reminder of what happened.
Housemates, we've got something to show you.
Oh my God, what is this? What's going on?
What the fuck is going on?
I'm really nervous.
My name is Michael. I am 29. Everything else you've just heard about me is a lie. I'm a professional actor.
Well done. Good man, good man. All right, well done.
Jog on, Wolfie, jog on. Jog on, love. Dr. Funky, what kind of impression do you think Michael has left on the housemates?
I mean, it's amazing their first reaction. They all hugged him. I think that's out of anxiety rather than show how they really feel about it. What's interesting is about Gina and Wolfie. Gina seems to be oblivious. She just stood next to Wolfie, regardless of what was going on. But I think it's going to leave an impression that there's going to be more paranoia. They don't know who to trust. They're going to start saying, this person's a mole, that person's a mole. So you're causing complete
She's right, isn't she?
chaos.
This is going to affect the atmosphere in the house, isn't it?
Oh, completely. They've sort of lost the plot now. Very, very disoriented. But do you know what's interesting there, watching that clip, is Dan has some Tom Cruise stuff going on. You know that thing when he did on Oprah with Katie?
Yes. We know the reference you're talking
It's not
about.
going crazy anyway. It was just going mental in there. Everyone just thinks there's conspiracy after conspiracy after conspiracy. I thought Gina was a mole at one point as well.
I know you did.
I was like, there's got to be more to this situation, but because we know that it's secrets and lies, it made us all go crazy, literally.
Well, two camps seem to have formed over Michael. Those who believed he was an actor and those who didn't. Dr. Funky, is there a divide that's going to continue?
I think there's a divide based on yesterday's show, and it's the, if you want to call it the non-believers, which would be Dan, Hazel, and then you've got the believers, which is Dexter and Callum. And I've always said something about Callum. I think he's going to form a group, and if situations with Dan remain the same, but I think Callum's going to form that group, which would be Jackie, Charlie, possibly the twins, and then there's Sophie, who, in my opinion, will probably go very far. She's
I say second.
Absolutely. Sophie is going to go to the final.
All right, Sophie.
Sophie second, Wolfie first.
Oh, OK. So, Michael, how do you see the house developing now?
I think it's going to spiral out of control. The more the time goes on, and if they don't win the next shopping task, they're going to be hungry, paranoid. They will possibly start eating each other.
I think Jemima and Sam have already got some kind of eating each other going on anyway.
Jemima wishes. No, Jemima wishes.
Oh, my. Well, Big Brother has well and truly messed things up. So let's see how they've reacted after a good night's kip.
Oh, seriously, people are getting freaked out.
I don't think you are.
No, I don't think you
And
are.
even if you are, I actually don't care.
Your
'cause I love
face,
you.
though, when you found out it was an actor, you're like, ah!
I actually really did jump up and say, I fucking knew it. I really wish I hadn't done that. I apologised to them and they didn't say anything. They didn't even respond to me apologising, so...
Oh, my God, I still can't get over it. How good was that? How great was
Fuck,
that?
it was
It was
just-
like a movie. Like, I felt like we were on a movie, like, in a
And you're
game
part
in
of
a
it,
movie.
yeah.
And we were part of the friggin'... Oh, my God.
We were fooled.
We were well and truly fooled.
It was amazing.
Well, one man who was right all along about Michael was Big Brother's very own private dick, Dan. He's been in the police force now for 10 years. I don't know if you know that, but he's been there for 10 years. He might have mentioned it a couple of times. Kate, was it really a surprise that he obviously sussed Michael out?
Not at all, because he is skilled at people finding out who's telling the truth and who's lying. And I can tell you how you do this. If someone's telling the truth, they've actually really experienced the thing they're talking about. If they're lying, they haven't, so they have to make up the pictures of it in their heads. So
it's a
Michael didn't have the pictures of the life of the postman and the backstory he went in.
Did you not imagine putting letters through letterboxes? You didn't do that workshop before?
I did a workshop. I was in the sorting office. Yeah, I had certain pictures in my head.
I also think it's about the body language as well. So I think Michael's body language wasn't, you know, congruent with what he was saying, and I think Dan was picking it up.
I mean, Michael, how difficult was it actually being in there, knowing that Dan was on your case the whole time?
It was quite difficult because he, you know, he's an investigator. He looks straight through you when he's asking you a question, and he chose the bed next to me. Do you know what I mean? We were sleeping next to each other. It was very bloody difficult. But can I just say, he did doubt himself at times. He really did doubt himself.
We tried to work out your age and how long you'd been here for, and if you'd never mentioned your fiance that you'd left the night before the wedding. We were like, how old is he? And then I started trying to ask you questions about being a postman and whether you could work in different counties, and you were just sitting there going,
hey, I'm going to touch your picture.
Does Dan have an unfair advantage being the Big Brother's Columbo?
I think it's worked in his favour in the sense that he's sussed Michael out. But I think it's going to go against him because people might start thinking that he's the mole. So it's how he now reclaims himself and be a housemate in the house rather than being a detective. So I think he's actually trying to be the detective in the house. I think Big Brother have met their own with Dan.
Is he suspicious of everyone now?
I'm not sure about whether he's actually suspicious, but I think he's brilliant at reading people. Yes. He looks, and as Michael has just said, when he looks at someone, he looks straight in their eyes, and you can't get away from that because if they're not telling the truth, then all of this stuff starts to happen. But the other thing is that Dan does is he keeps a twinkle in his eye. It's very disarming, and I don't know what he's doing there, but it's like he's permanently titillated. I think he really gets off on it, or he's wearing some very sexy knickers.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, dear viewer, but Dan apparently was right all along.
I knew that Michael would go tonight, I knew that he was an actor, and I knew that they'd get their suitcases back. But, I'm sorry to say, but I know that's not it. There's another actor in the house, at least one more.
Who are you referring to?
Wolfie. She's an actor, no doubt. Well, I was in the police for 10.5 years. I was a detective was in the CID for 8 years, and I was a very good police officer. And I worked hard in that time and I achieved a lot. So, yeah, absolutely. I'm confident in my skills. I've been proven right with Michael and, yeah, I do.
Dan, this is your case to crack.
All right, thanks, Dan. We get it. Michael's an actor, but Wolfie, come on.
Get out of here.
Michael, do you think Dan's onto something?
No.
No.
Dan susses certain things, but he doesn't have the conviction to drive them all through. He needed everyone else to back him up before he could totally drive it through.
Yeah.
He doubts himself a lot, and that goes against him, I think. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the confidence for some reason to push certain things through, and that's why I got away with it for so long with him. With regards Wolfie, no. He's
and he
all
was
over the
sat there
place.
very smug, wasn't he, in the diary room? And it's just like,
it's because he doesn't believe. When we were doing all the psychic things with Wolfie, and she started knowing things about like me and other housemates. He thinks that she's been drip fed the information from the diary room,
but she's not.
But
she's not. So Jackie Travers, on the other hand, thinks Dan's the actor. So it's all changed. Michael, is he in on the act?
Yeah, we teamed up together. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's not an actor. He's actually a policeman. Did you know that?
Is he really?
Yeah.
Mention that. You know, it really hasn't stopped him trying to worm his way into people's affections, though.
Just want to go home. You don't want to do that, because that's not you. That's not the person I've got to know a little bit in the last few days. You're not a quitter, I don't think. You're not going anywhere, OK?
You think any love is going to happen in here?
I have a little inkling, but I don't think it's right. One of the reasons I probably was a bit gutted that you said what you said is because I know we've had a bit of niggly little things, maybe, but I'm not a two-faced person, and I honestly do have a lot of respect for you as a woman. It's one of the reasons that I haven't made a real effort with you is because I'm still sussing you out a bit, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure if I like you.
OK, so after seeing that, Dr Funke, do you think he's cementing his position in the house?
Well, he's trying to regain trust now because
Yeah.
people are turning against him. So that's why he's going to individual people. But it's something about when he pulled that collar. When someone has to do that, they're not being truthful. So there's something that's not, he's not telling us.
Really?
Yes, just to add that bit in.
I can't wait to find out. Well, let's see what Dan's boyfriend Matt has to say on the matter. He should be on the line. Hi, Matt.
Hi, you all right?
Hello, are you all right?
I'm all right.
Matt, you sound exactly like Dan. You two are one. OK, so first off, let's talk about Dan, obviously. Is he a real policeman? Can you confirm this?
Yes, he was a policeman.
He was, of course. He just quit. So do you think he will become a leader?
I don't think he will become a leader, no. Well, it works. That's his job, so that's what he deals with. But when he's at home with me in our relationship, he's definitely not... doesn't play the leader role at all.
All right, you wear the trousers, Matt. You wear the trousers. We get it.
Matt, when you're at home and if you're playing like a card game or a quiz or something together and he gets the answer right, does he bounce around like an idiot there going, yes, I got it, I knew it, I knew it? Does he do that?
Yeah, that's Dan.
Could all this attention...
Wait until you see him dance.
Oh, we can't wait.
Could all this attention go to his head, do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think at the minute he's just sussing everything out. I don't think he should let it go to his head because if it does, then people will get suspicious and at the minute they're thinking that he's an actor, and I think he needs to calm down a bit and start to like take it in a bit more. At the minute he thinks it's all like, oh, it's all about me, blah blah. Well, he did get it right, and good luck to him. But I think he needs to calm down a bit now and start to not talk about it anymore.
Gosh, if only you were in the house to just put him in his place, that would be brilliant.
I watch the telly every day and I think, oh my God, I wish I was in there. I want to speak to him and tell him not to do things. But he is being himself. At the end of the day, that's him. And if people don't like it, then... But he's doing well. He's doing really well.
He's doing very well, Matt. It's lovely to talk to you. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Matt.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh!
He was nice, wasn't he?
He was so nice. And he looked even better.
Yeah.
So there's so much more to talk about, but unfortunately, that's all we've got time for. Please give it up for our panel. Join us after the break when there'll be plenty more for you to get your teeth stuck into. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Psych, the show that's got a tighter floor than Jackie Travers spitting some rhymes. Here's today's news. At 10:50 this morning, Jackie and Jemima's wheels were spinning.
You really think that Dan's an actor?
I do, yeah. I've said it to his face. I do. Just so many things don't ring true.
Why do you think?
All sorts of things. Conversations, and the conversation between him and Michael as well.
I'm not sure how to take him, to be honest. I really don't.
Well, the thing is not to trust anybody, and then, you know...
Well, you're both wrong, so up yours! Dan is, in fact, a real housemate, as is everyone else. At 11:35, Wolfie is in the diary room, still howling over Oi Sally.
Oh, that was a hell of a night last night. Oh, my God. Feeling better today than that, like... Got Sally's earring and I just miss her already. She was such a massive presence in the house. And to wake up and not hear her, you know, burping all the time and being outlandish, you kind of miss it. Sounds strange. But I love that girl.
You mentioned you have Sally's earring in.
I know she dropped it, didn't she, by accident, like when she was leaving. And I don't know, I reckon it was just fate. And I just want to remember her. And I love you, Sally. Is it coffee? Oh, no.
That's right.
That's her speaking to me.
She's not dead, Wolfie.
I'll see her when she wins.
Were you speaking to her through that?
Yeah, I was giving her, like... I've got a moth to go over and talk to her. I'm going to.
A moth?
No, she can get nature, and if I'm missing her, she'll be able to get it. She will.
I believe her.
OK, fair enough. At 12:29, Wolfie came across another Sally artefact.
Oh, God. Wolfie, do you want to keep a piece of Sally's hair to remember her?
Is that actually Sally's?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I will. Actually,
Really?
will, yeah. Actually, yeah.
It's got a bit... It's an hair extension, but it's
No.
hers.
Oh. Sally's hair. There you go.
OK, steady on, Wolfie. I think it's getting a bit creepy now. Sally, what do you make of that?
That girl is amazing.
It's a little bit creepy, though.
No, it's very Wolfie. Wolfie's just her own unique way, so I love her.
Oh, bless her. Well, finally, at 2:29 p.m, Sam and Daly bonded over Callum's caress.
He said, I'm not a womanizer.
Yet I slept with another woman.
But he's no womanizer. But look.
I reckon he's going to be the new 50 Shades of Grey actor. Forget Ryan Gosling, forget Jared Butler. You got Callum McVilla.
How many massages has he done now?
He'd be a qualified masseuse when he comes out here.
Sam.
Forget Ryan Gosling. I would take Callum any day of the week. No, actually, I wouldn't. That's the news from today. But what's happening right now in the cameraman? Oh, Ian, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Ian, talk louder.
I can't talk louder because they'll know I'm here.
Obviously, I knew that.
Turn your volume up, you div. What's happening
What's happening?
Sam and Callum are... Is that their names? I still don't know their names.
That is Sam.
Sam and Callum are doing headstands at the moment. I think they're trying to show off for the girls. Look at Callum.
That is quite impressive, though, to be fair.
Yeah, that is... Let's see if Sam can do it. I bet he can't. He's scratching his nuts at the moment.
OK, so, Ian, what else has been happening in the house?
Jemima has been talking a lot about her lookalike work as a pony. Sorry, not as a pony, as Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, right.
And Callum and Morphy have been beatboxing, which is nice. I bet that's really, really entertaining. And interestingly, Jackie told Dan that she thinks he's an actor. So this whole secrets and lies thing that Michael has started is working because none of them trust any of them now.
It's brilliant.
And none of them know... where's the fella with the green track? I don't know any of their names.
That's Daly.
Daly. Now, interestingly, Daly has been on his own in the bedroom for the last 5 minutes. I suspect he was either massaging his anus or he was cutting the cheese again, as he constantly does. So, having a lot of fun. I might go in there and join them.
Oh, do. Well, thank you very much, Ian. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. It's my job.
Enjoy. I'm from one Ian to another. It's Ian.
Hi.
Hello, are you all right?
Yeah.
Good. Tell me all things digital.
Well, tomorrow is a big day in the house because housemates are nominating for the first time.
I honestly cannot wait for this.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Watch Bit on the Side tomorrow with Rylan at lunchtime, 1:30, I believe.
It is on Monday.
There might be a little sneaky tease there, but hopefully, TBC, on the website tomorrow afternoon, channel5.com/bigbrother, we'll have an exclusive for you.
An exclusive?
I can't say too much more, but we will hopefully have an exclusive.
How many people are going to be up for eviction this time?
Secrets and lies.
Oh!
All will be revealed.
Oh, I want to know.
I don't know.
I want to know. Tell me some more gossip.
Well, on the website at the moment, we're exclusive central. I asked more of the viewers' questions to Sally and Michael last night, and you can see all that online. We've also got Sally to predict what's going to happen in the coming week. That's online right now. Oh. Plus, there was a task today where there was a lot of misdirection involved, and it all culminated in a big quiz. And we'll have the results on there online.
Oh, I can't wait. Thank you very much.
It's all right.
Anything going on in the land of Twitter?
Yeah, probably.
But we don't know. Well, thank you very much, Ian.
No worries.
Now, that is
brilliant.
all we have time for tonight. Tune in tomorrow at 1:30 for Ryland's Super Size Celebrity Sunday with more from Sally and Michael and celebrity guests Lucy Spraggan and Jamie from Union J. I've had a great time.
Don't forget, live from the house tomorrow, 8 o'clock, 5 Star.
Can't wait. Thank you. Bye-bye.